Hi lovies, welcome to my channel. So today I'll be teaching you how to make swirl twist with Brazilian wool. I use Brazilian wool in this video. You can also choose to use any extension of your choice as long as it's going to come out beautifully. So this down part, I'll be making it as knotless braids, but you can do it as box braid or any braids of your choice. But in this video, I'm making mine as knotless braids, and I'm collecting the extension in form of 2, 4 and 6 for this twisting. In one of my video, I explained that there are different types of twisting, whereby we have the forward method and the backward method. So the one I'm using in this video is the backward method. So when I finish the down part, where I finish making it as knotless braid, I splitted the hair into 2 equal parts. You know, when I made the down part as knotless, the strands are in 3 sections, but when I wanted to start the twisting, I divided one into 2 equal parts and I shared it among the 2 extension or the 2 strands left. So this is where the backward method now starts from. Can you see the way I'm carrying my hand back? I'm twisting it back, like I'm twisting it on top of my thumb. The one of the forward method, you'll be twisting it forward, and that one, why I don't like it is because it used to give this losing vibe. So this one is the method that I know that if you try it, it's going to give you that tight twist. Yes, a lot of people want that twisting to be tight and they are still looking for ways to make it tight. So if you follow this method that I'm doing right here, I assure you that your twisting will come out tightly, no matter the kind of extension you are using. So this video, I'm making use of Brazilian wool. You can make use of carnelian fiber, or you can make use of any kinky of your choice. As long as you want your twisting to be very tight, just follow this backward method and I assure you that your twisting will come out tightly and you will enjoy the kind of twisting you are making for your clients. Just keep practicing just the way you are seeing it here. Can you see the way I am carrying my hand? Yes, that is how you make your twist tight. Just carry it on top of your thumb. Can you see it? On the top of your thumb. Then you keep twisting it. And this hairstyle, you have to make the strand very long, because if you make it very short, the swirl twist will come out in a very smaller shape and you might not like it. But we want it to come out very nice, just like the one that I showed you, the example that I showed you earlier. So we want it to come out that way. So that is why you ought to follow this method and you have to make your twisting be very long. So when I'm done with twisting, I cut the down parts and I trimmed it. You know, the excess part that was coming out, I trimmed it to give me that neat hair. So if you are using your normal extension, it might not come out this way, but if you come out this way, ensure that you trim it first. So now let's go to the part where we'll be folding the swirl twist. So you start from the tip. Yes, that last part that you end your braid is where you will start it, and you have to be patient while you are making this kind of hairstyle. If you're not the kind of person that can be patient, I'm sorry, you can't do this style because it takes a long time. If and only if you have an assistant that can assist you out, probably like 2 to 3 people, that maybe when you are making the twist, the other person is folding the swirl. So this is how you keep folding it, and make sure that it is tight, and make sure that you are getting your things ready, your things like your thread, because once you leave it, the thing will loosen and you don't want it to be like that. So my needle and thread are already set, and this is where we start the tacking. So I counted 1 2 3. Can you see I'm not pushing everything at once because the mouth of that needle is not really that long. So after I counted 1 2 3 and I tightened that side, that same position, I counted the other 3 upward, 1 2 3, and I tighten it that way. So this is how you keep tacking it. you keep tacking it left and right. It's not that you're just going to tack it once and leave it like that. No, can you see that same technique? So when you get to that upper part and you want to drag it down, ensure that it is meeting at that middle point. Yeah, that center is the meeting point. So it's that center that you continue following the steps. Can you see the way that I'm putting the needle in and out? So if you see that you should just put everything at once, like choking everything at once, you might end up wounding yourself, and you have to be careful if you are making this swirl twist. So this is how you tack your swirl twist. And if you have someone that can assist you, like I said earlier, would be better, because if you be making this hairstyle for your clients, it will take a really long day for both of you. And if your client is someone that cannot if your client is someone that cannot sit down for too long, so that is where you have to have an helping hand. So you keep tacking it, and even before the hairstyle is even complete, can you see the way it is shaping like a biscuit? We already know that type of biscuits, right? I'm just kidding, but it's coming out beautifully. Although I've been seeing this hairstyle, the common one is the braided swirl, but this twisting, I think I'm loving it more than the braided one, because it is looking so beautiful, and we can all see that it's looking so beautiful. So if I'm to compare this twisting to the braided one, I will go for this twisting. And I love the fact that I'm not just twisting the only tip, I'm making sure that it is reaching the upper part. So when this hairstyle is complete, it's going to look like a work of art, because it's going to come out beautifully. So this is me, I'm almost done here. And can you see, I want to tack the upper part. I tacked it to this extent, and I'm just loving the way it is coming out, to be honest. So you just have to be patient. Like, for can you see the longer time it took me to tack just one strand of this swirl braids? So that is how you have to be patient. So when you are done with it, you want to knot, you cut the needle and you knot it. Can you see the way I'm not, so it's not going to loosen. Every step is important in this video. So you grab your scissors and you cut it, and I also make use of my lighter to knitting it. So I want it to be very neat. That's where I use my lighter. Can you see the way I'm knitting it with my lighter? Because we love a good finishing. So if you're a braider and you want your hairstyle to come out neatly, try as much as possible to be good at your finishing. And this is how to make your swirl twist. Everything looks so perfect and excellent. I mean, just take a look at this hairstyle. So this is a tip for you if you want to start a wig business. Probably you're a stay-at-home mom. When you get to the market and you get your necessary things, you can actually go for this hairstyle and make it as a wig. What do you think? It's going to come out nicely, and you're going to see a lot of people that will be needing it, because it's not really common in the market. So thanks so much for watching. If it's your first time, kindly subscribe. Bye.